Now at 11, Knoxville police might not respond to your call with their new COVID-19 precautions, how they're changing their protocol with rising case numbers.
Low temperatures, forecast lows for your Saturday, upper 30s to near 40 degrees. So a chilly start, but a beautiful day returns tomorrow. May see a little rain early Sunday. We'll talk about that in your full forecast.
And it's week 2 of the high school football playoffs. See the teams that played their way to the next round and the teams whose seasons are coming to an end.
10 News is brought to you in high definition exclusively by Harper Auto Square. WBIR 10 News starts now.
The Knoxville Police Department has re-implemented safety measures focusing on public and personal health. The decision came due to the current COVID-19 situation locally. Knox County is at its highest ever 7-day average for cases and the highest 14-day average. You can see the 14-day average on the dotted line on this chart. 10 News reporter Amelia Young breaks down some of the changes that can impact you.
Since the start of the pandemic, the Knoxville Police Department has had 18 positive COVID-19 cases, a roughly small number for the 497 employees. But rising cases means doing their part to reduce the risk of exposure or transmission. KPD spokesperson Scott Erlin says staffing and community presence will stay the same. One change, not responding to non-injury crashes unless multiple cars are involved or the road is blocked. Erlin says they follow the same procedure when there is severe weather.
On the event we do have weather, there is an increased chance of accidents happening. But really, when the weather's warmer, you have more people driving.
A viewer reached out to us asking, what does that mean for insurance?
So there hadn't really been a big increase since this all started.
Greg Skelf with Knoxville Insurance Group says get as much detail as possible.
Take a picture of each other's ID card and driver's license, and obviously pictures of any damage and information of any witnesses.
Detailed pictures from all angles are helpful, even though it may seem unnecessary. If you're searching for more information, Erlin recommends reaching out to your own insurance company to see if they advise any differently, but says this is just a short-term adjustment. The patrol division has been largely unaffected and hopes to keep it that way. Reporting in Knoxville, Amelia Young.
Tennessee Highway Patrol has a similar policy in place. Troopers are investigating single car accidents by phone if there's not damage to another's property, criminal activity, and the car can still be driven.
In Tennessee, another grim week as cases of COVID-19 continue to rise in long-term care facilities. In total, the Tennessee Department of Health reports nearly 8,200 residents have been diagnosed with the virus, and more than 1,100 of them, 13.7%, have died from it. In the past 2 weeks alone, TDH has reported at least 35 deaths in East Tennessee's long-term care facilities. That includes 9 deaths at Ridgeview Terrace of Life Care in Granger County and 4 each at NHC Healthcare in Oak Ridge, Arbor Terrace in Knoxville, and Madisonville Health and Rehab Center in Monroe County. In the latest White House report obtained by 10 News, the Coronavirus Task Force said more than 40% of the state's nursing homes have COVID-positive staff, indicating, quote, unmitigated community spread. They recommended the state ensure all long-term care facilities have full testing capacity and are isolating positive staff and residents. I'm Grace King, reporting.
A new report shows Tennessee's mental health resources are improving. The state is ranked 28th in the country. It jumped 11 spots from last year. That's all according to a ranking by the nonprofit Mental Health America. Ben Harrington, the CEO of the Mental Health Association of East Tennessee, says he's proud of the investment the state is putting into life-saving services.
Mental illnesses are conditions which affect how we feel, how we think, and how we act. And a mental health condition is just as treatable, if not more treatable, than a medical condition.
In the past 2 years, the state has received millions of dollars in federal funding to address behavioral health concerns. Well, Tennessee cities are ranked as migraine hotspots. BestPlaces.net says Knoxville, Nashville, Kingsport, and Chattanooga. all placed in the top 10 for cities in the U.S. with the most migraine factors. You can see the rankings on your screen. Doctors say anxiety, depression, not getting enough sleep, and your diet can be contributing factors. Tennessee also has environmental triggers.
The weather, where we have really hot and humid weather, and then these kind of rapid changes in temperatures. Patients often will say, I can tell when we're going to get a storm because prior to it even starting to rain, they'll get a migraine.
Now, the doctor says there are some simple ways to help stop migraines. Stay hydrated, eat on a regular basis, and exercise. And if you still find yourself reaching for pain medication often, you need to seek help. Well, new tonight, the campus leader at the University of Tennessee says she doesn't expect to make any staff cuts this spring.
We have not made cuts. We've not furloughed like other schools have.
UT Chancellor Dante Plowman tells us the university continues to leave some jobs unfilled to cope with the cost of COVID-19. A surprise increase in enrollment this fall helped the university weather the financial hit from the virus. The chancellor says the college is not sure if it will see as many students return this spring. You can see our entire wide-ranging interview about the state of the university with Chancellor Plowman starting Sunday morning at 9:30 on Inside Tennessee. We want to warn you about a scam in Oak Ridge. The city says scammers are calling people while pretending to be from the Oak Ridge Electric Department. They're demanding immediate payments from customers, threatening to cut utilities in 30 minutes. The city says the call may appear as the Electric Department on caller ID, but it's not legitimate. Oak Ridge says it will not call you if you're behind on your bills. It will notify you in writing. An update on construction at McGee-Tyson Airport. The airport says all of its runway pavement work is now complete. It says crews paved over 38,000 tons of asphalt and more than 285,000 square yards of concrete. Last year, the airport got a $19 million grant from the U.S. Department of Transportation to reconstruct its runways. Well, the virtual Covenant Health Knoxville Marathon continues this weekend, and runners and walkers have been sharing their pictures and video along the way, and that includes this guy, the marathon's director. Jason Altman ran the very first marathon back in 2005, but over the years, he's been too busy working on Marathon Day to actually run it. That changed this morning at his home on his treadmill.
I got on the treadmill, watched several episodes of Parks and Recreation, and did 26.2 miles in just over 3 hours. So I am officially a 2020 Covenant Health Knoxville Marathon virtual edition finisher.
Just over 3 hours, a little perspective. I ran a half marathon in about 2:15, so he's pretty fast. The virtual Knoxville Marathon runs through Sunday. You can post your pictures and videos on the Covenant Health Knoxville Marathon's Facebook page. Well, Knoxville is preparing for its holiday festivities. Today it announced the dates for many of its events celebrating the season. On November 27th, downtown will be fully decorated, and the Peppermint Trail and Elf on the Shelf adventure will begin. The holiday markets will be on Saturdays at the Civic Coliseum. The first one is December 5th. And Knoxville's Holiday on Ice will also be at the Civic Coliseum this year, starting on December 11th. Well, still ahead, the teams moving on in the high school football playoffs. We'll show you how East Tennessee teams played in round 2, coming up in the Blitz.
It was a perfect night for high school football. Here's your 12-hour forecast taking us through our Saturday morning. A little bit of a chilly start in the upper 30s, and then temperatures close to 60 at noontime. It's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow, but maybe a chance for some showers Sunday morning. We'll talk about those chances coming up next.
Across America with Mega Jackpots, it's Mega Millions.
Hello, America. I'm John Crow. It's Friday, November 13th, and tonight's Mega Millions jackpot is an estimated annuitized $165 million. To win that jackpot, you must bet these 5 white balls plus that gold mega ball. Now, let's see if I can make you a millionaire tonight. Our first winning number tonight is 6. That's followed by 7. Up next, we have 28. Your next number is 59, and your final wipe off for this Friday evening is 14. Now for the Mega Ball number, that is 7. Again, tonight's winning numbers are 6, 7, 28, 59, 14, and the gold Mega Ball is 7. If no match lost 6 numbers, Tuesday's jackpot could be $176 million. Play on.
The all-new Audi Q5e. Flexibility without compromise by using electric driving or conventional power. Get yours today at Audi Knoxville, a Harper Auto Square dealership.
Fast pain relief. That's the power of Goody's powder. And we made Goody's fast, Goody's delicious. Goody's Cool Orange. One more way Goody's puts the squeeze on tough pain. Also, try new Goody's Hangover Powder.
So I can get the latest phones free with no hidden requirements? Yep, all season long.
And do I have to get the most expensive plan?
Nope, no plan restrictions.
Okay, but we have to trade in our phones.
Right? Nope. Keep your phones.
Did you say free phone?
Yep, the latest phone's free for you.
Okay,
Switch to US Cellular and get the latest phones free, available all season long with no hidden requirements. US Cellular, upgrade to fair.
We're under construction. The contractor needs room. My entire new Ford inventory must be reduced immediately. Highest cash back of the year. 0% interest. Come pick yours. The contractor, he needs room right now. E450 passenger bus, only 55,000 miles. Kia Forte, 9,900. Jeep Wrangler, wow, 11,900. Toyota Sienna, 12,900. Toyota RAV4, all-wheel drive, 16,900.
Need to be working to the max? BC Max. Need to be dad to the max? BC Max. New BC Max in great tasting lemonade. Nothing stronger on pain without a prescription. Be your best. New BC Max.
And now to our forecast. A chilly night in East Tennessee, but Todd, perfect weather for football, high school playoffs tonight.
Absolutely. Perfect weather indeed. Nice and cool with a beautiful clear sky. Let's get right to your weekend forecast. Your Saturday is looking fantastic. A little bit of a chilly start, 38 in the morning, 67 in the afternoon. Have a great day. I got a little bit of a honey-do list got to knock out in the yard in the afternoon. But meanwhile, back to our weather conditions. Yeah, it's going to be great tomorrow. Sunday, there's a chance for some scattered showers in the morning first thing, but not as cool tomorrow night, 49. Sunday, matter of fact, showers early. Again, maybe a tenth of an inch or less. It looks like light amounts. We're going to rapidly see clearing skies for your Sunday afternoon. Matter of fact, even later Sunday morning and the bulk of Sunday, we're going to see clearing skies, sunshine, and breezy winds. So most of your weekend's looking good, mid to upper 60s. Again, that chance for showers Sunday morning early. And the rest of Sunday, breezy, but drying back out with sunshine. So looking pretty good. Enjoy your weekend. Clear skies right now. Checking in on current conditions in Market Square. Down to 49 degrees. We were 52 at 10 o'clock, so just dropped another 3 degrees. Outlying areas even cooler. Notice the wind is calm, the pressure rising. Yeah, Oak Ridge is 7 degrees cooler than at the airport for Knoxville. 42 for you in Oak Ridge, 41 in Wartburg. Crossville, you're at 39. You were actually 39 at 10 o'clock as well. 9 o'clock your time. Now 10 o'clock your time currently. Here's what we're seeing around the region. 48 in Nashville, 51 from Memphis down to Birmingham, and 60 degrees in Charlotte, 39 in Lexington, chilly 34 up in Indianapolis. Yeah, I see that cold air in the Ohio Valley region southward. That's because this area of high pressure with its clockwise flow of air is bringing that chilly air down in our region. Now, as this high slides off to the east a little bit, again, temperatures kind of uniform through the weekend, mid to upper 60s. Some of those high clouds on the backside of that high may scoot across far northern areas. In Kentucky, you'll see a little cloud cover tomorrow, but otherwise a beautiful sunny day. Here comes our Sunday morning front. Chance for showers early, quickly moving out by Sunday afternoon. So there's your 7-day forecast. Tell you what, after a chance for brief showers Sunday morning, sunny side up. We're looking at sunshine and chilly but dry weather all next week.
And breakfast is served.
There you
All
go.
right, Todd, thank you. We appreciate it. Well, now to those Friday night lights. The 10 Sports Blitz starts right now.
Hit them with everything you have and don't back off until I take you out.
You gotta bust them in the nose.
Welcome on into the second round of the high school football playoffs. Some tight games across the area. Madison, let's get started with a tour of 5A.
Yeah, Lewis, in 5A, there were 5 local teams playing in the second round of the playoffs. Let's start in Knoxville. Walker Valley versus West. It's halftime at West. The Rebels are up 13-3 over Walker Valley. Walker Valley's opening drive of the game, quarterback Jake Shaw goes long, but Shannon Blair comes up with the interception for West. Keep that name in mind. You might hear him later on in the show. Next drive, Baker Dance is going to give the handoff to Trayvon Barfield. Watch this unfold right here. This was quite a run. He shook up my camera a little bit. He's gone. He takes it 74 yards to the house. Huge run right there from Barfield. He had 2 touchdowns on the night. Let's skip to the fourth. The Rebels aren't done. Isaiah Mattress gets the handoff, finds his way into the end zone to extend the Rebels' lead. West goes on to win this one 32-3. They'll play the winner of this next game. Let's skip on over to Ray County hosting Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge eliminated Saudi Daisy last week, and Ray County beat Fulton. Oak Ridge making moves here. Mitchell Gibbons, he's going to go long. He finds Jonathan Stewart. Big grab right there. Slips a tackle for the long catch and run. He'll be tackled at the 2. Now let's jump to the very next play. Kendall Jackson, untouched, left side. Oak Ridge takes the lead. Still in the third, Jackson, he's going to do it all night for Oak Ridge. He's been a fun player to watch. This time from 20 yards out, Oak Ridge is going to go on to win this one 23-0. They'll travel to West in the quarterfinals.
All right, Battle of Black Oak Ridge Part 2. This game is tied at 14 in the fourth quarter. The Central Ground game comes alive. Check out this run from Shannon Mills. Bursts in the hole. He had 189 yards rushing in this game in the red zone. Now Ryan Bolton, he says, hey, let's try and throw the ball a little bit. He finds freshman Almani Rembert for the go-ahead score. According to the broadcast, that's just his second catch of the year. Good timing. Hall's trying to make something happen, but the Bobcats, they just chewed up the clock in the second half. This time, Liam Fortner breaks through for 6. One more effort by Halls. Can they mount some kind of comeback? Ty Humphrey, he drops back. He's going to throw the ball deep downfield on the double pump, and it's going to be intercepted by Fortner. Central goes on to win this one 28-14. They play the winner of this next game. South Doyle hitting the road, taking on David Crockett. First quarter, though, huge mistake coming from Prince Kali as he coughs up the ball. That's a fumble. South Doyle is going to recover, and they're going to score a touchdown on the next possession. Pioneers would respond late in the first quarter. Fourth down, David Crockett punting, or are they? Pioneers converting the fake on an end around of Brendan Reed. That leads to a Prince Kali rushing touchdown, 10-7 the score. But South Doyle, they're going to pull ahead in this one, advancing 27-20 the final. Sean Gary with 2 touchdowns, Levi Harold 10 tackles and 2 sacks. South Doyle traveling to Central next week in the quarterfinals.
South Green hosting Rockwood in round 2. Tigers looking to beat the undefeated Rebels. After a touchdown for South Green and a field goal for Rockwood, we move to the second quarter right here with the Rebels up 4. Quarterback Luke Myers takes the snap with the quarterback keeper, brings it around the corner, scores to get South Green now up 14-3. Now to the third, Myers again with the keeper around the corner again. That's his go-to. I like it. Makes a guy miss before getting dragged down at the 1. That sets up a South Green touchdown. Okay, Myers again. That's the theme of these highlights, I guess. He takes it up the middle for the touchdown. Rockwood's season is over. South Green goes on to win 35-3. CAK looking to remain undefeated. They were 11-0 on the season, and a win tonight would lead them to the state semifinals for the first time since 2012. Opening drive for Good Pasture. Quarterback Cooper Pennington finds David Harris for 6. Good Pasture goes up 7-0 early. They were in control in this first half. Next possession. This time, Good Pasture is going to establish the run. Brennan Jones gets the handoff. He powers his way in for 6 right there. Good Pasture goes up 14-0 with 4 minutes left in the first. Ryan Deggs trying to get something going for CAK. Scrambles. Finds Grant Sturchy. He's going to take it all the way to the end zone on this one. Good Pasture goes on to upset the unbeaten CAK Warriors, winning 61-43.
Okay, we take you to TKA where the Lions are going for it on 4th down. A little bit far away on this one. That's okay. Zach Acuff rolls to his right, fights his way into the end zone. Lions trail Nashville Christian 21-14 after that. It's a cat and mouse game in Seymour, no pun intended. Eagles respond with a long touchdown run from Martese Edwards that pushed the Nashville Christian lead back to 2 scores. Lions trying to figure out how to stage this comeback. What can we do? This did not help. Acuff keeps it on the option. He makes a man miss, but then fumbles the football after a scramble. The Eagles take possession. 4th quarter, Acuff looking to pass on 4th and long, but the ball is going to be batted down at the line of scrimmage. Nashville Christian wins this one 35-14. TKA's season is over. And let's go ahead and take a look at some of the local teams in Class 3A playing. Here are some of their scores. Go and pop those up on the screen for me really quick so that people can see. Gatlinburg-Pittman winning a tight game at home against Pigeon Forge. Pigeon Forge had a great season this year. Alcoa, 56-0 win over Kingston, has yet to allow a point in the postseason. And this is head coach Gary Rankin's 450th win. Congrats to him. Loudon going on to beat Upperman on the road, 41-16. A whole lot of intrigue there in 3A. We'll be right back with more highlights.
Sit on this. Hey, sit on that.
At Brown Squirrel Furniture, we have hundreds of sofas and sectionals to choose from, even custom sofas. We're Brown Squirrel Furniture.
Come on. Let's go.
Come on, let's go in.
Toyotathon is on. 'Tis the season for great year-end deals.
Lease the all-new Venza all-wheel drive hybrid for $299 a month. Get $2,000 customer cash on the last of the new 2020 Highlanders, or lease this Highlander L for $259 a month.
Don't miss out. Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Lincoln Memorial University is proud to announce new programs in physical therapy and occupational therapy. Launching in May of 2021, both of these programs lead to a fantastic career where you'll help others improve their lives every day. Located in our state-of-the-art facilities at LMU Knoxville, you'll learn from experienced educators in an interprofessional setting. These full-time programs provide you with a great path to a well-paid and in-demand career in healthcare. At LMU, we've designed programs that will take you from inspired to hired.
It's game day live here at Bill and Julie's house, a fan favorite venue ever since they got gig speed internet.
Hey, Amy, you want to grab a seat?
Relax. It's game on with gig speed internet from Xfinity.
Start him, sit him, trade him.
Xfinity delivers fast, reliable gig speeds, all on the largest gig speed network. Learn more or get started with Xfinity Internet for $25 a month for 12 months. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile and get $250 off when you purchase an eligible phone. Click, call, or visit a store today.
Tennessee knows a thing or two about upgrades. Spicier fried chicken, smoother whiskey, more polished country music, and now a more exciting sports experience with DraftKings Sportsbook. We're here. We're legal. And to improve your sign-up, we're giving you a deposit bonus up to $1,000. Just download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, use the promo code, and make it rain.
Still hard to find a spot, just easier to park. Still the big move, just more moving. Still singing, just more in tune. Still the gang's all here, just less are we there yet. The Chevy family of SUVs, making life's journey just better.
Now during the Chevy Cyber Sales event, use $500 Cyber Cash on most SUV models to get $5,250 total cash allowance on most 2020 Equinox models. Visit ChevyCyberSalesEvent.com today.
Anderson County's marching band playing Old Town Road. Why does it feel like that song came out a decade ago? It has been a long year. Okay, let's go back to football. AC and Greenville. This is the 4th year in a row they have met in the playoffs. We also have to give credit to Ella. Oh, one of the best doggos in East Tennessee. Look at her go. Okay, scoring gets started with a Daniel Bethel field goal in the first quarter. It is good. Mavericks lead 3-0. Second quarter now, a little trickeration. 4th and long. Mason Gudger, he's going to keep it, and he's going to go untouched for the first down. That's our second fake punt in this show. Anderson County's defense holds strong, though. Brady Quillen, he's going to be sacked by Garrison Terry coming down on the DB blitz. Walker Martinez, what you got for me, young man? Looking downfield, he is going to find Joshua Godwin Miller for the long score. The score of this one at halftime was 3-0, but all the points came after the break. Greenville scores the go-ahead touchdown with less than 30 seconds left in the game. Green Devils beat AC in the playoffs for the 4th year in a row, 28-24, the final.
Maryville taking on Bradley Central for the second time this year. Carson Jones finds DJ Burks on the opening drive. He slides down for a big first down gain. Let's skip a few plays later. Jones keeps it. He finds himself in the end zone. A little quarterback keeper right there. Rebels up 7-0. The Bears' first drive of the game was not as successful. Quarterback Aiden McClary rolls. He tries to find a receiver, but it's tipped up and picked off by DJ Burks. You're going to hear his name again tonight. Little tease right there. They take advantage of the turnover. Jones launches a pass to the back of the end zone. Markel Fortenberry with the score. Maryville up 14-0. Second quarter, DJ Burks again. He takes the direct snap around the edge and into the end zone. Maryville wins 35-6. Okay, now this was a tough turn of events. McMinn County versus Dobyns-Bennett has been canceled due to COVID-19. According to our sister station, WCYB, Kingsport City Schools Superintendent Dr. Jeffrey Morehouse said the Sullivan County Health Department notified them a player on McMinn County had tested positive for COVID-19. This game was canceled right before kickoff. McMinn County disputed these findings. The TSSAA and the Health Department conferred, and Dobyns-Bennett decided they could not play tonight. DB is treating this as a COVID-19 win, but now no word has come out of this yet. We've reached out to McMinn County head coach Bo Cagle for comment. Still no word. Whoever advances will play Maryville next round. That would be such a tough way to go out if you're McMinn County.
All right, let's turn now. This was a defensive struggle early. Oliver Springs versus Cloudland. First big play would come on special teams. Oliver Springs punting. Ball hits a Highlander. Dakota Adkins recovers for the Bobcats, and they have great field position. A few plays later, the reverse to Cameron Stockton is for the big gainer. Let's watch it. Whoop! See ya around the edge, and that is going to set up a really nice touchdown play here. I'm going to show it out to you. It fakes everyone, essentially, including the camera. I watched this back. I still don't know what happened here. Kane Goge comes away with it. 6-0 Oliver Springs. They go on to win this one 24-20. And let's take a look at who Oliver Springs will play next. Coalfield holds on to a lead against Greenback, beating the Cherokees 26-21. So the Bobcats will travel to undefeated Coalfield in the quarterfinals. We'll be right back with helmet stickers.
Get 10 news weather updates throughout the day on B97.5. It's music that makes you feel good.
This year, our driveways have brought us all closer together and been our gateways to the world. For over 30 years, Lexus has been celebrating driveway moments. In a year filled with memorable ones, here's to one more. The Lexus December to Remember sales event.
Get 0% financing on all new 2020 and 2021 Lexus models.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Millions of customers are leaving their providers and switching to Spectrum. And if you have satellite, it's not hard to see why. Because unlike satellite, Spectrum gives you all the services you need, like internet and TV from one provider.
They do?
Yeah, they do. And Spectrum has the fastest download speeds with the most reliable performance. Get Spectrum Internet with speeds at 200 megabits for $44.99 a month. Call 833-909-4499. Spectrum wins on TV, too. Unlike satellite, Spectrum doesn't have an ugly dish to install. And you get exclusive premium original content with Spectrum Originals.
Wow, really?
Really. Plus, Spectrum has more free HD and free on demand. Get Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Call 833-909-4499. And unlike satellite providers, Spectrum doesn't have contracts or early termination fees. We'll even buy out your current contract up to $500. Switch to America's fastest growing internet, TV, and voice provider. Get Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each. Ask about our easy self-install options. Call 833-909-4499.
The PGA Tour and FanDuel have teamed up. Now you can get more action out of every stop on the tour. Get your bets in before the tournament starts and keep betting with updated odds until the last putt falls. Then get your green in as little as 24 hours. There's always more ways to win when you bet the PGA Tour on FanDuel Sportsbook. Join today and place your first bet risk-free, up to $1,000 back if you don't win.
Here come the deals, Gary's got deals. Oh, well, them deals, Gary's big deals. Get yourself a Ram truck or a Jeep, bring only $1. Here come the deals, Gary's got deals. Oh, well, them deals, Gary's big deals.
Gary has the deals. The Black Friday event is starting early at Secret City. This weekend you can get a new Jeep or Ram truck for only $1 down and receive a gift card of up to $2,500 to pay for Christmas. Plus, get a lifetime warranty on all new inventory. Happy holidays from Secret City, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Oak Ridge.
All right, helmet stickers, playoffs, round 2. Mine is going to go to Shannon Mills from Central, 189 yards rushing and a touchdown. That running game was huge in the second half against Halls. David is going to DJ Burks from Maryville. He had 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions in this game. Madison, who you got?
My helmet sticker is going to West wide receiver Shannon Blair. Opening drive of the second half, he had an 84-yard touchdown return. The very next possession, he came up with a huge interception. This was crucial for West to get them rolling in the second half, and a big win for them, 32-3 over Walker Valley.
All right, Madison, thank you so much. Thank you all for watching quarterfinals. Next week, we're getting closer to Cookeville. That's going to do it for us. Y'all have a good night.
Traffic on WBIR is brought to you by Rice Buick GMC.
Step up to GMC with $8,000 off MSRP on a factory fresh 2021 GMC Sierra 1500 Crew Cab truck. GMC, designed to let you master any task like a pro.
Toyotathon is on. Now's the time to get a great deal on Tacoma, RAV4, Camry, and more.
I'll take it.
I'll get this wrapped up for you. I wish I hadn't just unwrapped it.
Get $1,000 customer cash on a legendary new 2021 4Runner, $1,250 on the rugged new Tacoma, or lease this Tacoma double cab for only $139 a month.
Toyotathon is on. Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Right now at Rooms to Go. This is it. Time to save. Time to improve the way you sleep. Just choose your perfect mattress set from our big selection of top brands and switch your foundation to this adjustable base for free. King or queen size. And check out our amazing selection of mattress buys throughout the store. Save on Sealy, Serta, Beauty Rest, Therapeutic, and more. There's something for everyone. So find your perfect mattress now at Rooms to Go.
Since starting Allegiant some 20 years ago, we've flown more than 100 million people to be with those they love. We're pilots, flight attendants, and technicians, but we're also parents, spouses, and neighbors. And just like you, we're excited to reconnect with the people and places that matter most. That's why we're going the distance for health and safety, on the ground and in the air. Because the further we go now, the safer it'll be to go farther tomorrow. Book now for great deals on future travel.
There's a spot.
Not feeling it.
What's wrong with that spot?
Too far. I know a better garage.
Sure you do.
I do.
What about here?
Crooked Parker. Lighting's weird.
We're never going to park, are we?
Probably not.
Commit to the drive with intelligent forward collision warning. Save $22.50 on the 2020 Altima or get 0% financing for up to 84 months on 14 models.
Happy Hour just got hoppier at IHOP with a $6 menu featuring pancakes, burgers, and more yum-yums. So while you can't buy happiness, you can buy hoppiness. iHoppy Hour, every day from 2 to 10 p.m.